Hey, it's Jeff Davis here with Greenville, Chairman of the Greenville County Republican Party, and we've got Yvonne Julian, our first Vice Chair.
Hey, Jeff, how was your day yesterday?
My day was fantastic, Yvonne. We were busy with ReOrg planning. As you can see, we've got some big maps here behind us. What we've done is taken what the SCGOP has given us, the 10 different regions. We've printed out maps. First time ever, I think, we've ever had precinct maps, so it's been really pretty exciting there. And we mapped out those zones, and we're working on different precinct or zone leaders in that, so it's been very exciting. Had a lot of people by the office. We did get out at about 11 p.m., so it was an early evening, actually.
Wow, exactly.
But what did you do yesterday, Yvonne?
Oh, yes. Well, actually, I spent yesterday in Columbia with Harrison Musselwhite and Barbara Arthur, and I think we made some progress on H4066 for our people. It was very interesting,
Right.
and so it was a good opportunity. Barbara Arthur was one of the people who was with us, and I really appreciate learning from people like Barbara, who was in communist Cuba, people like Olga, who was also in a communist country, as well as Susanna, our member, because I think they bring us a good education about what life could be like if we don't make some changes. I'm wearing my Stalin t-shirt. Thank you, GCRP.
Those who vote decide nothing. Those who count the votes decide everything, which is actually very interesting. And what Yvonne was talking about was H4066. Go look the bill up. It was introduced most recently by Representative Brandon Newton out of Lancaster County. Brandon is also the state EC from Lancaster County. And it was really, and we've kind of promoted it as a power play by Drew McKissick, really to consolidate more power with the establishment in the state. And we had, frankly, when it was introduced, I had a couple legislators reach out to tell me about it, and they reached out to a bunch of other groups, and people mobilized. And what Yvonne and Harrison and some other folks down there yesterday did a really great job on that. But talking about counting the votes, we've been going through, as part of these regional leaders and whatnot, been going through the P1 list. We actually identified one precinct today, Greenville 3. Greenville 3 actually had 19 illegally harvested Form 1 ballots.
Wow.
So it was really amazing to kind of go through that. But it is about who counts the votes. That's what we're really a little bit upset about in regards to the SCGOP taking over our ReOrg here in Greenville. So they want to count the votes, and we'll see if we have any transparency about that. But we do have a current problem with this ReOrg.
Yes.
We don't know the locations of the 10 ReOrg meetings on the 27th. So it is kind of interesting. I don't know why, if they're trying to create more chaos or whatnot, but some people are fearful of the fact that it's going to be the day of or the day before. They're going to shift things up or move things around. So we really like to call upon the SCGOP to let us know where we're going to have these ReOrg meetings.
Right, and I want people not to get discouraged, because remember, this is our ReOrg. I always like to describe this as the worst divorce that you've ever possibly seen, or the worst battle over an inheritance, because we are the SCGOP, even though there's certain people that don't like to believe that, but we are. So we are part of the group, and it is our ReOrg. So don't get discouraged. I have personally reached out to Tabitha Bone to ask her a few questions about some of the other logistical questions, like forms, who's going to get Form 1s and Form. No response yet from her, and again, nothing as you said, on dates, as we are all working to line up, to basically get people involved. So.
Right, and it's important for people to realize it is the SCGOP.
Right.
I mean, if a precinct reached out to us and we weren't responding to them, that would be a problem with us. But we're a county reaching out to the state party. Right. Drew McKissick and Hope
Our
Walker.
Family.
That's the family, issues, divorces, if you will. But it's amazing that they just don't respond.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I do hear sometimes people say, well, it's two sides, and the two sides are causing problems. I'm not aware of what problems we're causing.
Right.
When you offer to let people come to the table and let people come talk to us, and you don't get a response, it's quite
kind of
interesting.
hard. And it's kind of hard, because if you think about a bad divorce, there's some people who are guided by a certain personal moral compass. There's certain things they won't say, certain things they won't do, because they know there's some lines you don't want to cross with those that you care about. But then there are people who don't have that. So you play the cards you're dealt, right?
Yeah. And what's interesting too, you as a business person,
Right.
Working for Dow Chemical out in California or whatnot, in a chemical degree. But I mean, us that are business people, we're totally perplexed by this.
That's exactly
Nobody
right.
runs a business like this. Nobody runs an organization like this.
That's exactly
why would we have leadership that doesn't know how to grow the party? I mean, literally, that was part of H4066.
Right.
Drew McKissick was saying he could not find a location to be able to hold a state convention in Columbia. So it's rather insulting to Columbia, South Carolina, to realize y'all don't have any locations that'll hold 1,000 or 2,000 people in
Right.
Columbia. So,
Right.
you know, it's all sophistry. It's all what they're trying to spread and consolidate power with their agenda. So that's what we're fighting, and that's why we have a lot more people coming out to participate in ReOrg this year. So April 20 or March 27th, 7 p.m. Contact us, team at GreenvilleGOP.com. Let us know, or you can actually go to GreenvilleGOP.com/join. So you can actually sign up and get more ReOrg information there. So we've kind of rolled out the new membership. It's $25 for an individual member, $40 for a couple, and then we do have some additional levels. We have the silver, gold, and chairman circle. Silver is where you can donate $20 a month for $200, which would be $240 a year. $40 a month, which would be $40 a month, how that goes. But then actually we had our first person sign up for the chairman circle today.
Congratulations.
$80 a month, $960 a year. We haven't even rolled out the perks of what people are going to do. So it's really exciting. We get a lot of support with that, and it's amazing how Greenville has never had this membership in the past. But since the SCGOP has taken over our county convention in April, that is usually our biggest fundraiser. We were expecting to net about $50,000 out of that. So I think that's one of the big reasons why Drew and the establishment took over our county convention.
And made it free.
Made it free, yes. I mean, so when they lose again this time, we won't have any fun. So that's why we started the membership. It's a pretty exciting time.
Well, good job. Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for all you do. Like I said, I appreciate giving everybody the tools and stay pumped, people.
And thank you for going to Columbia.
That's right. We got a country to save.
That's right.
That's right.
Thank y'all. Have a great night.
Right.